I know it's a bit late. Well, 9:30. It's not less late for me, child. I'm in my bed by 9 o'clock. Oh, Lord, my desk looks crazy on my makeup center. Just finished journaling. This is one of the journals that I got from Marshall's. You guys know how I am so addicted to um, notebooks. Well, now you know what I do in them. I journal, and yes, I just finished journaling, and now I'm going to lay down, oh, got my pen, lay down, watch some beauty tutorials, braided up my head, ready to go to bed. So it's been a long week, and I just wanted to check in with you guys. I think I did a live, so I've given you an update as far as what is going to be happening with my care. I have an MRI on Monday because they want to check the other breast and make sure that what they saw is what they saw, that it's fine. And then on Thursday, I meet with the plastic surgeon to go over the aesthetic portion of the surgery. Hello, my darling. Um, and so, yeah, I was actually going to talk about the identity shift that has happened over the last month with me, and how quickly, I think with life, with everybody, how quickly, you know, you go into work on Monday and they're just like, oh, you're getting laid off. Or hello, my love. So it can be anything. It could be a job loss. It could be finding out you're pregnant, finding out you're not pregnant. It could be finding out, you know, it could be good things. It could be falling in love. It could be falling out of love. It could be you know, it's just this is just one thing out of many that could shift in somebody's life. And so, again, I wanted to talk about, and I'm doing, again, this is coming out of like journaling, right? Just being able to pivot and managing those changes, those life changes that happen. You guys know my parents went very quickly. Daddy went into sleep. Mommy went in my arm. Just a random Sunday. She wasn't, you know, nothing extraordinary going on. She just fainted in my arms, and that was it, right? So life can happen, but it's how we react to life that makes all the difference. And so I just want to encourage those of you, again, this is my life change, and this is something that I am going through. Thank you guys for liking this video so early. I appreciate that. This is a life change that is happening in my life, but there are so many life changes that are happening in all of our lives. And I pray that we all get clarity on what the next steps are. For me, something in me was just like, I went to the storage unit and I was just like, I can't, I can't do the storage unit. Hi, Beulah. Hi, Mary. I was like, I couldn't do the storage unit. And so that was the next step, is I let go of my fall winter clothing, which I associate with, oh gosh, which I associate with, you know, Chicago and New York, and, you know, fall fashion week and all that kind of stuff. Like, what happens when I let all of that go? When I let all of my, not all of my clothes, because I am keeping items. I'm keeping a lot of items, actually. Not a lot. I got rid of, I shouldn't say got rid of. I released probably around, I could say what I kept. What did I keep? I have three boxes of sweaters, sweater dresses. You saw the boots. I kept 3 boxes of boots, but I still bins of boots. I still have 1 large bin of boots. I'm gonna figure out where that's gonna go. And I'm gonna keep probably about, realistically, like 15 of my coats / capes, so on and so forth. So that's big, coming from like a year and a half ago. When I first started, I had 10 by 20, and then 10, 15, 10, 10. And I did have an office space, right? So all of my, like the desk and stuff for eBay and Posh was in there too. But it's still a lot, going from 10 by 20 to 5 by 10. And now just saying, no, I got to go through that and just take probably a quarter. I probably have a quarter of what was in the 5 by 10. So, yeah, that's it. Just wanted to check in, just take a temperature check, because I know after doing the first video with giving what's going on in my life, so many of you reached out and we're very vulnerable in sharing what's going on in your lives. And so now that I know that all of that is there, all of that is out there, that we are all going through, not all, but that there are a lot of us that are going through different struggles. Now it's like, I just want to check in and make sure everybody's okay. Just want to make sure everybody's okay. So are you guys okay? Everybody well? All is well? And you don't have to throw up on the internet, because I don't believe on throwing up on social media either. That's one of the reasons why I wasn't going to. Thank you. That's why I wasn't going to talk about this. But the only reason I'm talking about it and want to continue to talk about it is because I really want us to get our checkups, whether it's a mammogram, a pap, prostate, colonoscopy. Like, detection is everything. Early detection is everything. Mine was early detected, and they're still taking like a third of my breast. You know what I mean? Like, thank God, no chemo. I will have to do radiation, but still, they're taking a third of my breast, and I have to do breast reduction. And I mean, like, that's stage 0. That's early detection. So it's like, please get in there, check everything out. How am I feeling today? A bit overwhelmed. I went through all of the stuff. I will be going live on Posh tomorrow. So if you are a size 20 to 24, please consider shopping my Poshmark closet. I put a bunch of stuff up today. I didn't put many clothes, but I put a lot of my coats and shoes and stuff up there today. So please take a moment and go over there. And also, I put in the community, one day at a time, my love. That's all we can do. If you look in the community, or if you just simply go to diondean.com/Sicily. That's diondean.com/Sicily. I've had so many of you reach out and ask, if you need anything, let me know. If you need anything at all, oh, it's not good at all. Oh no. If you need anything, please let us know. Well, one of the things I know that I'm going to do, because I am going to get to go to Sicily, one of the things I was concerned about was not being able to go to Sicily. But I am able to go because my surgery won't be for another month or so. She said 4 weeks. It usually takes 4 weeks scheduling and everything else. 4 weeks, about 4 weeks. So I am asking that if you want to support me during this time, that you go to the website diondean.com/Sicily. You can buy me a cappuccino. You can buy me a glass of wine. I think there are like 4 or 5 different things. Spa treatment. That's what I'm asking from everybody, family, friends, everybody, with the exception of like my cousins and stuff like that, which will be cooking for me as I go through surgery and I can't drive and pick around. Like, they're handling like the heavy weights. But if you're able to, just buy me a cappuccino. I want to go to Sicily and just have the best time and just not think about anything that's happening and just act like like there's nothing going on in my body. I'm just for the 10 days, I'm just footloose and fancy free. So I'm asking that if you do want to support me, that is one way that I'm asking that my friends, my family, and my subscribers support me. Just buy me a cappuccino, buy me a glass of wine, pay for lunch or dinner. Like, Sicily, as soon as I come back from Sicily, I'm having surgery, and then I think they said between 1 to 3 months. I think because they're removing the cancer, reducing this breast, and just call it a breast reduction. That's what she called it. Because I'm doing such an extensive surgery, that my radiation won't start for, I think she said 1 to 3 months. No, the radiologist said 1 to 3 months. And then after that, I will go on estrogen blockers. So that's a lot to come home to. So while I'm in Sicily, don't talk to me about nothing. I just want to be on the beach. I want to shop. I want to drink wine. The good wine that doesn't have all the stuff in it. The good wine. I want to drink cappuccinos. I want to get pretty, take pictures. I want to go to the spa. I want to go in the steam room. I want to go in the sauna. I want to go in the pool. I don't want to look at my watch. I don't want to look at a clock. For 10 days, I'm just going to act like all is well. All is right with the world. So again, diondean.com/Sicily. And don't feel obligated. This is just if you want. There are people who have reached out and asked, what can I do? Anything that I can do to help. Definitely shopping Poshmark helps. One of the benefits of cleaning out my closet and putting it on Poshmark is that I'm going to use all of that for trips for the end of the year. So Sicily, I want to go, and I want to go back, or I'm not wanting to. My intent is to go back to England and to be with my sister. Not gonna cry. Pray for her. Pray for my family across the pond who have had to watch everything that's going on in my life from afar. Whether it's daddy, and you know, they can come over. It's not that they can't. It's just for all of England to come over. The amount of family, as you guys saw from the summer, most of my family is in England. So they went through that over there. Then when mommy passed, they were over there and went through that. And then watching me go through this. And I'm the baby of the family. I'm on that last generation that were born in England. If you know anything about the Windrush generation, you know that our families migrated from Jamaica to England in the 50s and the 60s. And then we're the first generation born in England. So I'm of that generation. So having that, you know, them watching this is very painful and hard for them. And a lot of you are new to this channel, so you wouldn't have been, you may not have been with me in 2015 when my sister had stage 4 lymphoma, and she had to ultimately get a stem cell transplant. That's hard to talk about because we almost yeah. So she does not travel. That's why I go and see her. So that's why going to England is always a priority for me. Anyway, I don't know why I'm telling her story. Why was I saying? Oh, the proceeds from Poshmark, the proceeds from everything right now is really going to be on my care, my self-care, making sure Riley's good, make sure my husband's good, and make sure that I travel and see family. They are going to, I have 10 inches from chest to bone, but because I have larger breasts, you know, there's a lot of fat in there. They are going to remove 12 inches, not inches, 10 centimeters. So they have to remove 12 centimeters. And so I will have, they will be removing 12 centimeters from the left breast. Basically, she said if I did not have this amount of boobage, I would be getting a mastectomy. But because I do have the volume that I have, they can do a reconstruction with what I have, with the mass and the fat. They can do a reconstruction of this breast. So they're going to do a reconstruction of the left breast, but in order to match it up, they have to do a reduction of this breast. So that's why the plastic surgeon's getting involved. So they're going to reduce them and lift them, child. Everybody in my life laughs, and I laugh too, because what they don't want to do is give me some new high titties, okay? In South Florida. I already show these boobs, okay? I told my husband I'm not wearing, no, I told my husband I'm never wearing a bra again. But what I want to do is get one of those sexy Victoria's Secret bras. And I don't know how, I don't know. That's why I'm meeting on Thursday with the plastic surgeon, so I'll definitely come back on and talk to you guys about it. I don't know what the end goal is. So, yes, honey. Oh my gosh. I have had these things probably since I was 14. I don't know what I'm going to be like with them smaller and higher. You know what I mean? Like, I see all my friends with their cute little boobs. And I just look. And you know, as women, we always get, you know, when we're going out, we all get dressed with each other. And I'm just like, I ain't never had those. So you know, you have to cry to keep from laughing. But, you know, I think I told this story on the last live, is when she was explaining everything to me. And she kind of told me about the incision, how they're going to do what they're going to do. And I was watching her and she was shifting the nipple up. And I said, so am I getting a breast reduction? Because when she sat me down, she actually said, you know, have you considered a breast reduction? And that, and I said, oh, I see you, Susan. Just want to finish saying this. And I was like, yeah, because like my shoulder's been hurting. And so she kind of nodded, like put that in the notes. So the fact that through all of this, you know, I'm getting smaller, higher breasts is quite amusing. And again, my girlfriends are just like, oh Lord, praying for your husband. Um, yeah, I have a very, very good team around me. Very good team. Everybody's on it. I'm the only one that's just like, huh? What's going on? How many sizes will I drop? I don't know. I'm meeting with the plastic surgeon on Thursday. So I really don't know. I really don't know. But they're by federal law, they have to do both. If one's gonna change that traumatically, they have to do the right one. So yeah, that's where we're at. Oh my gosh, Penny. Not around here looking like a 21-year-old. Yes, sis. Oh, please send me a picture if you're on Instagram. I need to see it, baby. Yes, that's me. Penny, thank you for that. Thank you. You made me laugh. Thank you for that. Yeah, I'm like, I hate this. And even when I should say I hate, strong word. Because I have to walk in gratitude. Because if there's, like my doctor said in the beginning, if there is something to be had, this is the one that you should have. Um, reduction, reconstruction. Yes, honey. Listen, Brawless or Victoria's Secret. Um, yes, Riley. You know, my baby has seen it. I actually have an Amazon wish list for Riley. I'm gonna put it in the in my future videos. It just has like books and like lotions and like stuff for her because I know you guys love her down too. So I'll include her wish list and maybe I'll put it in the chat. Um, my baby is so resilient. She went through daddy's passing. She was home when everything was going down with mommy's passing in the ambulance and the hospital and and now like with me and we're very open with her. Thank you. Thank you. We're very open with her. Number one, I want her to remember to get her mammograms. I want her to remember that her health is important no matter what's going on in the world. She always needs to stay on top of her appointments and so on and so forth. And I think she's gotten that through everything that's happened over the last, 5 years since daddy's passed. She's a child of the pandemic, right? Going to VPK on the laptop. So she's very aware, but she's also very, very kind and she's very kind. She's very kind. She's a sweet little girl. We're raising her right, but some things are just, innate in the child, and she just has a very bold spirit. She's not afraid to ask questions. She's not afraid to say no. I think she really got that from me, though. She's not afraid to say no. So yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I am good. I am good. All is well. All is well. But in saying that, I want to make sure you guys are okay too, because that video that I did announcing what was going on with me, the response that I got, and the stories, they're not stories, they're your lives. The vulnerability, I should say, that came out of that video really moved me, and I'm just more aware of everything that collectively we're going through. So I'm more cognizant of, checking in with you, just like you checking with me, I'm checking in with you to make sure that you're okay. And I want to be transparent in this journey. Because I may joke about the reduction but that's what I was gonna say. My breast surgeons, as I was just like, I'm getting a breast reduction, you're gonna lift them. She's like, okay, but the the goal is to remove the DCIS, remove the cancer. Then I was like, I hear you. So then when she left, then all the talk, the oncologist came in and said, you don't need chemo. Thank you. And then the radiologist came in and said, you will need radiation, but we won't know until they do a pathology of what they took out. how long it will be. So that being said, yes, Italy. I'm gonna have a wonderful time in Italy. Again, diondean.com/Sicily. That's why I'm asking everybody to go. And if you are inclined and if it's something that you feel that you can do or want to do, that's where I'm asking that you put your support in buying me a cappuccino or wine or lunch or dinner. I really just want to go and just like veg out in Sicily. Like that's the goal, just to have a good time. I don't want to say like the last hurrah because that's very dire, but I just this month has just been a lot. I just want to go somewhere and just be fun again. Oh, of course I'm taking you guys. And I think, so you guys know, thank God that we've only had like one troll here. Let me not knock on wood. I'm thinking, would you guys be open so that we don't have the trolls and everything else, that I put videos in the membership group for like 99 cents or $1.99 a month? I want to go live. And then I also want to give you like special videos. You know what I mean? Like for my crew. That's what I want. I want like a membership group. I'm going to say this without being offended, but I think if you're offended, that means you're not a part of the crew. I want a membership membership group of like just our folks, like the folks that get it. Because there are times when people just, you know, they'll stop by a video here and there and they're not like engaged. Like you guys are engaged. Like I know when people are repeat commenters and show up for my lives, and like I know our crew, and so I want to just like niche down to our crew. So I'm thinking about doing that, right? 99 cents. I think 99 cents, $1.99, right? I think so. Would you guys do that? Let me know. I'm gonna take a poll because I hate the trolls, guys. I really do. And I do not like when people show up to the party and they don't know anything about what's going on. Just like, what? Why do you shop so much? Hello, have we met? Did you buy anything? No, if I bought something every time I went to a store, do you not understand? No, this is all about window shopping and playing dress up and, right? Just, okay, perfect. This is about playing dress up and going to Ross and playing dress up, going to Neiman's and playing dress up, going to TJ Maxx and, no, TJ Maxx, let me tell you something, these TJ Maxx bags got me stressed, y'all. I might have to do a GoFundMe for TJ Maxx bags. But it's not about, yeah, it's not about like, going in and bawling out. Sometimes you just want to go and just feel stuff and play dress up and try on, and if it moves you, then you can buy it. But you don't have to buy, and I hope people get that from the channel as well. You can go to the store, and I've been like this all my life. I can go, and that's why it's no problem for me to go shop luxury. I'll go in there and try on every bag that I want to try on. I don't have to pay to try on bags. I'm gonna go try on bags. Anyway, off on a tangent. But yeah, I think I want to do a membership and just have it be like our folks, and then you guys can get to know each other as well, you know what I mean? And then eventually I would love to do like a Patreon where we can do like face to face, you know what I mean? Like I can see you, you can see me type of thing. So yeah. Oh, you can't afford 99 cents? Okay. All right, my love. Well, you might not be able to be a part of it, but I'm going to continue. It's not like I'm doing the membership and won't create content. I'll definitely be creating content on the channel, but I have to create something for those who want more. That's really what it is. It's for those that want more. Some people can just watch the videos and they're good, and that, but some people want the interaction. Some people want to ask me more questions, get more in depth about fashion, and that's who this is really for. And so it may not be for you, my love. But don't worry, I'm still going to continue creating content, so you won't miss out. You won't miss out. All right. So I'm going to head on out because I just got on here to do a temperature check and see how you guys were doing. But yeah, I appreciate you. Have a wonderful evening. I don't know what time zone it is where you are, but go either have some wine or some tea and just relax. Go be with your boo or your friends or your cat or your dog or your fish, and just be at peace. All right, my loves, I'm headed out, and I will see you. Tomorrow I'm going to be on live, and I may hop on Poshmark live, and I may hop on YouTube live and go through the clothes that are going to be in the Poshmark live, and then go through the clothes that I kept and why. Oh, you know what? Just look, you'll see my face tomorrow. You will see my face tomorrow. And then also, again, if you want to support your girl in this season, I'm asking that you go to diondean.com/Sicily, and you can purchase, thank you, love. I'm going to continue to share as much as I can. You can purchase anywhere from a cappuccino to a spa treatment. There's a full range of how you can support me as I go on my trip to Sicily and just veg out before I come back for breast cancer surgery. All right, my darlings, have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful night, I should say. And I'll see you tomorrow in some way, shape, or fashion. Bye.